Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for joining me on this nail journey. Today I'm going to be showing you how I got this smoky marble with gold flakes design. This is for my girls who love extra long nails. I know Valentine's Day is approaching, and if you like me, you hate the traditional Valentine's Day designs that have those little hearts on it. So let's get into this video. I already have my nails out. I'm going to start by just going in with a thin layer of base coat, and I'm not going to cure it. I do recommend using the nail press-on stand if you have one. I did purchase one from Shein for about $3, less than $5. The reason why I didn't use it today is because I couldn't find the sticky, whatever you call that, to put on it. My nails are not prepped due to me wanting these to come off. The only thing that I have on them is a thin layer of cuticle oil, and I have on a thin layer of top coat. One reason why I don't cure the base coat is because I am trying to achieve a smoky effect. So I'm going to be using the base coat kinda as a blooming gel to assist me. Sorry guys, I know I'm about to go out of frame. At this point I decided that I was going to try out one of these new foils that I got from Amazon. What I did was I got a regular piece of paper and I started to try shredding it, but that was a huge fail. Don't advise it at all. It's very ghetto. So right here I'm going in with my craft scissor. It's a mini craft scissor that I purchased from Dollar Tree. And I'm just going in, and instead of piecing it up by hand, I am attempting and failing miserably to cut it up into very small pieces. I then go in with my Beetles polish in the color HO2. And I just dab a little bit of it onto the color palette, and I'm going to get a brush and I'm going to begin to start making the marble effect. I just want to give a huge shout out to my good friend Dashawna for providing me with the instrumentals that were used in today's video. She created them, and you can check out her Spotify. It'll be linked in the description. Right here I'm just going in with the gold foil and placing them where I think they will look nice. There's no correct way to really do this. You just want to make sure to turn over the nail just to make sure that the foil placement looks nice from above. Also make sure to flash cure the nail to keep everything in place. The polygel I used was Makartt's 001 Clear, and that polygel is very thick. I would advise, if you're going to be doing the lazy girl method, to not use such a thick bead. What you're going to see is that when you're trying to smooth it out, it's going to be developing air bubbles. That is a high possibility that you're going to experience if the polygel is thick like this one. As demonstrated, I had to start applying pressure and really starting to push my brush down, because even though my brush was wet, it was still becoming tacky, and the polygel started to become a little bit more difficult to move because it was so much polygel. So right here I'm just going in and I'm just making sure the edges are covered, because as the nails are clear, when you're wearing them, you're going to be able to see where the polygel stops. This is how my nail is looking after using the lazy girl method. I didn't follow my own instructions and clean up the nail, so as you can see, I do have some spillage on that left corner. And to get the smoky look, you should be swirling the colors in there, not just putting them down and dragging them. You want to make sure that you can see the differentiation between them. Right here I decided I want to add just a little bit of pop to these nails, so I decided to go with a neon pink, and I'm just going to be merging that in to create a double smoky marble effect. And I'm going to continue this process for the rest of the nails. One thing I love about doing this style nail is that each nail looks different. No nail ever comes out the exact same way. For some odd reason, while recording, my camera kept trying to refocus every time I would move my brush or make a lot of sudden movement. I'm not sure why, but I do apologize for that. Achieving the desired look with the polish, you want to just flash care it just to make sure everything stays in place. If you are going to be doing any design using the lazy girl method and you want to make it seem like it's encapsulated, I do advise to do all your designs one time using the gel polish, cure it and everything, and then apply all the nails on one time instead of going back and forth like I was doing in the beginning. And then I'm just going to follow the same process for the rest of the nail. When doing this nail, I realized that I got a little too carried away with mixing the polishes and creating the smoky effect that I didn't leave enough of the nail clear, and that prevented me from applying the foil. So right here I started applying foil to certain areas of the nail. I did realize that afterwards I applied too much foil underneath the purple color, so when you look at it from above you're unable to see that foil. So I would say try to place the foil in areas that are clear. Right here, I tried to touch the poly gel and I forgot to wet my brush. As soon as I realized, I dipped it back into the alcohol and I was able to move the poly gel. So right here, I am finishing off the last 4 nails by applying the poly gel bead on top of it, and I'm going to begin by smoothing down the poly gel. You want to make sure that your brush is wet, but not too wet with alcohol or slip solution, especially if you are going to be using your hands. As you can see, my brush was too wet and that caused the nail to be slippery. After each nail is on, I cure in my big lamp for 60 seconds. This is how my nails are looking afterwards. Now I'm going to be going in with alcohol wipe, and I'm just going to be wiping down any of that stickiness that may be left over from the poly gel. I'm going to be going in with my e-file just to clean up any of the additional poly gel that might have spilled over on my nails. And I'm also going to be going in underneath my nails just to make sure that any poly gel that might have moved when adjusting the nails on can just be cleaned up so the nails can look clean. As these are clear nails and I want to give them that glassy effect, I will not be buffing the top with the e-file. I'm only going around the cuticle area. Sometimes with the lazy girl method, if you are applying too much polygel and the nails are too thick, or if your placement of the nail tip is off, you will have a lot of polygel underneath the nail, like right where your skin touches the nail. So you can just go in with your e-file using a regular drill bit, and you could just drill that down. I like to look at my nails from different angles during the filing time. That way I can see if there are any imperfections or if any place needs to be filled in. After I'm done filing, I'm just going to quickly dust off my nails. Now I'm just going in with my brush that's dipped in alcohol just to make sure I got any of that additional nail dust off that normally sticks to your nails afterwards, and to make sure all the stickiness of the polygel is off. I just want to make sure that I have a clean surface before going in with a thin layer of top coat. After applying the layer of top coat and curing for 60 seconds, I'm going to go in with alcohol and just clean off the bottom of my nails. That's because I want to apply a thin layer of top coat underneath my nails just to give my nails that glossy effect. last step is just to go back in with a thin layer of top coat underneath the nails, and I'm going to cure that for 60 seconds. So I actually ended up going back into my nail and fixing this nail because it didn't have any foil in it. I didn't really like it. So I just went back in and